We often imagine history as something set in stone, preserved behind museum glass or standing stoically as ancient ruins. But what if the past, our very own American past, is quietly slipping away? What if the places that shaped us, defined our spirit, are crumbling, forgotten, right before our eyes? This isn't about distant lands or forgotten empires. This is about us. Right here, right now, in 2026, many of America's most significant historical sites stand on the precipice. These aren't just old buildings. They're the physical anchors of our story, the tangible evidence of struggles, triumphs, and groundbreaking innovation. Endangered heritage sites are those places, homes, churches, factories, hospitals that face immediate threats, neglect, decay, the wrecking ball of progress, or simply the relentless march of time. They're often overlooked, their profound stories fading as their structures deteriorate. The World Monuments Fund, an organization dedicated to safeguarding global heritage, recently launched its Irreplaceable America list, a stark reminder of these urgent needs as the nation approaches its 250th birthday. Think of it, the country's oldest surviving Black church, a beacon of faith and community resilience for centuries, now stands in critical condition. Imagine the echoes of powerful sermons, the weight of generations finding solace and strength within its sacred walls. That sacred space, a testament to enduring spirit, is teetering on the brink. Or consider the modest home where Orville and Wilbur Wright, two bicycle mechanics, dreamt of flight and fundamentally changed human civilization. Their very workshop, the birthplace of modern aviation, is also on the WMF's urgent list. And a New York hospital, a place that witnessed countless battles against disease, births, deaths, and the very evolution. This isn't a uniquely American dilemma. Humanity, throughout its long history, has grappled with the ephemeral nature of its creations. We marvel at the Parthenon in Greece, a testament to classical ideals, or wander through the ghostly grandeur of Pompeii, frozen in time by Vesuvius. Across continents, the Great Wall of China snakes through mountains, an ancient defense against invaders, while the temples of Angkor Wat rise majestically from Cambodian jungles, echoing forgotten spiritual devotion. This fight against erasure has found a renewed urgency in the United States as the nation approaches a monumental anniversary. The year 2026 marks America's semi-quincentennial, its 250th birthday. To commemorate this milestone and safeguard vital pieces of its past, the World Monuments Fund has launched an ambitious new initiative, the Irreplaceable America Program. This isn't just about preserving old bricks and mortar, it's about honoring the diverse narratives that built a nation. The World Monuments Fund, a private nonprofit organization established in 1965 and headquartered in New York City, has spent decades championing cultural heritage worldwide. Known for its biennial World Monuments Watch list, which identifies endangered sites globally, the WMF is now turning a focused lens on American soil. Their new program aims to identify and advocate for 250 sites across the 50 states, Puerto Rico, and other U.S. territories. These aren't just any historical places. They're sites deemed crucial to understanding the full, complex tapestry of American identity. A critical juncture. They include places of political significance, industrial landmarks, and locations vital to civil rights and social justice movements. Each site selected will receive support ranging from technical assistance and funding for restoration to strategic planning and advocacy. This initiative couldn't be more timely. As the United States grapples with its history, both triumphant and troubled, the physical manifestations of that past become invaluable touchstones. Preserving these sites ensures that future generations can engage directly with the spaces where pivotal events occurred, where communities thrived, where struggles for freedom unfolded. It's about maintaining a tangible link to the people who shaped this country, providing a richer, more inclusive narrative that moves beyond simplified histories. The Irreplaceable America list seeks to ensure these foundational stories, often overlooked or at risk, remain vibrant and accessible. It's a powerful statement about the enduring value of collective memory, a commitment to understanding where we. Among the inaugural sites highlighted by the Irreplaceable America program, one stands as a profound testament to the power of faith and the enduring spirit of a community forged in hardship. The First African Baptist Church in Savannah, Georgia, holds the remarkable distinction of being the oldest continually operating black church in North America. Its very existence is a story of resilience, a beacon of hope born from the darkest chapters of American history. Its roots run incredibly deep, tracing back to 1773 when Reverend George Leal, an enslaved man, began preaching to fellow enslaved people on plantations surrounding Savannah. Though Leal was forced to flee during the American Revolution, the congregation persisted, reorganized by Andrew Bryan in 1788. It became officially chartered, a remarkable feat in a society built on the subjugation of black people. This wasn't merely a place of worship. It was a sanctuary, a school, and a clandestine hub of resistance. From 1826, the church housed the Negro School, providing education when it was illegal for enslaved people to learn to read or write, offering a pathway to literacy and empowerment. The current Greek Revival structure, completed in 1859, stands as a silent witness to generations of struggle and triumph. Its architectural details hold secrets of its past. The unique ventilation holes drilled into the floorboards of the main sanctuary weren't just for air circulation, but provided vital oxygen to enslaved people hidden in the crawl space below, part of the Underground Railroad. The intricate pattern of the floor tiles, laid in a striking North Star configuration, subtly pointed to freedom for those seeking escape. Unwavering faith. This church was a nucleus for the burgeoning civil rights movement long before it had a name, a place where leaders like Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. found inspiration and a platform. Its preservation isn't just about saving an old building. It's about safeguarding a symbol of spiritual fortitude, community self-determination, and the enduring quest for freedom that continues to resonate today. From the profound spiritual resilience of the Mother Bethel AME Church, we shift our gaze to another cornerstone of American ingenuity, a place where dreams of defying gravity took tangible, breathtaking form. In the modest two-story home at 7 Hawthorne Street in West Dayton, Ohio, brothers Wilbur and Orville Wright spent years transforming abstract concepts into the reality of powered flight. This wasn't a grand laboratory or a prestigious university campus. It was a simple American dwelling, a testament to the power of relentless curiosity and self-taught engineering. Born in 1867 and 1871 respectively, Wilbur and Orville shared an upbringing steeped in intellectual inquiry, thanks to their father, Milton Wright, a bishop who encouraged independent thought and problem-solving. Their attic served as a makeshift library, filled with books on mechanics, physics, and flight. Their journey began, quite literally, on the ground. The Wright Cycle Company, located at 1005 West 3rd Street in Dayton, provided the financial stability and mechanical expertise necessary for their ambitious aerospace pursuits. Here, they weren't just fixing punctures. They were dissecting the mechanics of balance, control, and propulsion. Their work on bicycles, particularly the intricate chain and gear systems, directly informed their understanding of power transmission. That's where the real innovation began to coalesce. During the late 1890s, the brothers meticulously studied the work of pioneers like Otto Lilienthal, whose gliding experiments, though ultimately fatal, offered crucial data. They recognized a fundamental flaw in existing aeronautical theories: the lack of effective control. The very house on Hawthorne Street, a quiet residential street, became their intellectual launchpad. Within its walls, they designed and constructed their own wind tunnel in 1901, a groundbreaking piece of equipment they used to test over 200 wing shapes and measure lift and drag with unprecedented accuracy. This wasn't merely tinkering. It was rigorous, iterative scientific experimentation conducted by two men without formal engineering degrees. Their new three-axis control system, pitch, roll, and yaw, was conceived and refined through countless hours of discussion and diagramming in their home. It's the same system that underpins every aircraft flying today. By the time they traveled to Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, for their historic flight on December 17, 1903, they weren't just hoping. They knew their flyer would work because of the meticulous, data-driven work done back home in Dayton. A legacy forged in a humble house. Its preservation honors not just two brothers, but the spirit of American innovation itself, proving that genius often blossoms from the most unassuming origins, driven by an unwavering belief in what's possible. As we recognize the birthplace of flight, we must also acknowledge sites dedicated to preserving life and health, places where compassion and medical advancement converge to care for a burgeoning nation. One such vital institution is the New York Hospital site, founded in 1771, making it the second oldest hospital in the United States and a cornerstone of American medical history. Chartered by King George III, its first purpose was to serve the poor and sick of New York City, a mission that quickly evolved into something far grander. Construction began on its original location, a sprawling complex between Broadway and Church Street, near what's now City Hall Park. However, the American Revolution intervened, delaying its opening for 2 decades. The unfinished building served various roles during the war, including a barracks for Hessian soldiers and later a military hospital for both British and American forces. A crucible of conflict. Finally opening its doors in 1791, New York Hospital immediately became a pivotal center for medical care and education in the young republic. It was one of the first institutions to establish a formal medical library and offer clinical instruction to students, laying the groundwork for modern medical education in America. Its early physicians confronted daunting public health challenges, recurring yellow fever epidemics throughout the late 18th and early 19th centuries, the devastating cholera outbreaks of 1832 and 1849, and the constant threat of tuberculosis. The hospital wasn't just a place for treatment. It was a laboratory for understanding and combating these scourges, contributing invaluable data and developing early public health strategies. During the Civil War, yet, even such a profound legacy isn't immune to the relentless march of time, and worse, human indifference. Today, in 2026, many of America's most treasured heritage sites face an existential threat, teetering on the brink of irreversible decay. The very places that define our national story, from the hallowed halls of New York Hospital to the humble home of the Wright brothers and the foundational stones of the first African. The challenges are immense, yes, but our history isn't lost yet. We've a powerful opportunity to reclaim these narratives, to protect these sacred spaces for every generation to come. It's a call to action for all of us, because securing our legacy means securing our future. We've seen the profound impact of the First African Baptist Church, a beacon of faith and freedom, the revolutionary strides made at New York Hospital, and the world-changing ingenuity born in the humble home of the Wright brothers. These sites aren't just relics. They're vibrant classrooms, powerful reminders of the human spirit's boundless capacity. So what can you do? Every individual holds a piece of this responsibility. Supporting local preservation societies, donating to national trusts like the National Trust for Historic Preservation, or simply advocating for heritage funding in your community makes a tangible difference. Organizations can step up by initiating grant programs, forming partnerships with preservation groups, and dedicating resources to the long-term stewardship of these sites. It's an investment, not an expense. Think of the positive ripple effect: economic revitalization through heritage tourism, educational opportunities for students, and a renewed sense of pride for local communities. A shared future. The biggest revelations from our journey underscore the fragility of our past and the urgency of our present actions. We've learned that even the most enduring institutions and groundbreaking innovations face the threat of oblivion without concerted effort. We're not just preserving bricks and mortar. We're preserving the very essence of American resilience, creativity, and compassion. Our collective efforts today will determine whether future generations can walk the same floors, touch the same walls, and draw inspiration from the same stories that have shaped us. What other overlooked American treasures do you believe deserve immediate attention, and why do their stories resonate so deeply with you? The legacy we secure now will be the heritage they inherit. If you found this story fascinating, subscribe. We drop new history documentaries every day. And watch our other videos for more untold stories. Follow for